So these are our new cotton candy boxes. They're much better compared to the old ones. They don't get rotted as much and they don't get broken as quickly. We're just gonna do a setup and how to operate on these new cotton candy machines. So first off, you're gonna pop this open. One on this side, one on the opposite side. This is just gonna pop right off. Set to the side. You'll have your bubble in it. Your 25-foot cord should already be in here. This is your silver bowl in here with the mesh already in there also. There we go. And here's the motor. These two trash bags are for takedown, so just leave right in here. With these new boxes, we can actually go ahead and set it up right on top of here with no problems. So this can be used as a cart also now. So you're gonna set your motor up. You're gonna bring these two transportation locks down. That opens up the motor. We can free move now. Go ahead and run my power. Try to run your power in a very neat fashion. You'll then put your bowl on, silver bowl, then your bubble, just like that. All right, so if you lay out on this motor right here, you have your black power switch and your white candy motor. Power switch is always gonna stay on. When you're ready to make candy, that's when you'll flip your white switch on. And then when it's done making candy, when you're done making candy or it runs out, turn only this white switch off. This black switch will stay on the entire time during the event. Otherwise, the candy will harden in the motor and it will stop working properly. All right, so when you're pouring in your sugar, you see, can you get a look into that black ball right there? You do not fill above that black ball right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start pouring in. Never fill the candy up past that ball. All right, so I'm gonna turn my white candy motor switch on. It'll start spinning. It's gonna take a few seconds, so it's gonna take about 45 seconds to start warming up properly. Once you start seeing that floss kind of go around and start hitting that net, like right then, you're just gonna take your cone and slowly swirl it around right on the outside. There we go. When you're done making the candy, go ahead and turn this white switch off. Never hit that black switch. Then go ahead and make another one. Thing to remember on this is you always want to get your cone on towards the outside, never close, otherwise it'll hit. When you're done making candy, you're just going to turn only this white switch off, never this black switch. You'll see this light on, that'll start cooling down the candy. If you turn this black switch off, the candy will harden inside the motor and not work correctly. It'll take about 45 seconds for the motor to cool down and it'll stop automatically. All right, once the motor stops completely, you can fill it back up for candy to make more, or we can go ahead and take it down. Take the bubble off, take the bowl off, go ahead and unplug it. I'm gonna wrap my cord just around this motor. Just like that. Put my two red transportation locks back up in the transportation setting. I'm gonna grab my two bags from inside. You'll take the small bag, go ahead and open it up. Just put it right over the motor and then flip the motor around so all this excess sugar goes in the bag, doesn't stay inside the motor. Just kind of shake it around a little bit. There we go. This excess sugar, go ahead and wrap your bag, tie a knot so it can't come out. Go ahead and throw in the trash. If there's no trash around, you'll put it back in the equipment box. How to load the equipment box is you're gonna start with the motor. It'll sit right down into the bottom. And then now with this big trash bag, we're going to put our bowl into. This bowl is just gonna go right upside down on top of the motor there. Gonna put our bubble right on top of that. And now our extension cords for these are only 25s, are gonna stay inside of this equipment box. So wrap it up properly. And just throw it right in, right on top there. Now you're just gonna go ahead and lock your box back up. There we go. This is now good to load back into the bed of your vehicle.